Hi, my name is Henry Schwake. I'm 77 years old, and I think my story with Dr. Morris and his center starts about 6 years ago when I was told that I had prostate cancer, and as a matter of fact, advanced prostate cancer that had metastasized to a number of my bones, and it affected my lumbar vertebrae. It caused actually fractures, compression fractures of 4 of them. Previously, I had a compression fracture many years ago from an accident. So my spine, the lower spine, was really a wreck, and I became a wreck. I was on a cane. I couldn't walk very far. I certainly couldn't stand up straight and walk. And I came into Dr. Morris's center after I studied everything I could about stenosis of the spine, after my spine doctor put me in a brace for 3 months, which didn't do a whole lot of good for me. And I went to physical therapy, which helped some strengthening my body, but I think some of it was counterproductive. So I began studying everything I could find on the internet about stenosis, and I ran across the Morris Spinal Stenosis and Disc Center. And I read the reviews, and I thought, well, it sounds pretty good as long as he's not paying these people off. And so I thought I'd better give it a try, although I live about 3.5 hours away. And I came into Dr. Morris's office on a cane, hunched over, feeling lousy. And I told him what my days were like. There were some days I just go back to bed because the pain that I had in my back, as well as in my stomach, abdomen areas, it affected my GI tract, the colon, everything. And some days I felt better just going back to bed and hoping I could fall asleep. So I began a series of treatments here, and Dr. Morris told me he didn't want to put me on the decompression machine right away because of the wreck in my lumbar spine. It looks like a train wreck on the MRI. And the fact that I also had some lesions on my spine and other parts of my body that were caused by the advanced prostate cancer. But he did give me some exercises for the first 2 weeks. And I was pleasantly surprised that just those exercises for 2 weeks helped me feel better, stand a little straighter. And so I definitely stayed with the program. And now after about 5 months, much of all that pain has gone. I can walk up to a half a mile or more a day. I can stand for 15, 20 minutes. I used to not be able to stand prior to these treatments for more than a couple of minutes. And it's really turned my life around and made me a much happier guy. I was not very happy when I came in here 5 months ago. So I think that anyone who has some interest in getting their back problems cured should at least speak to Dr. Morris, because I think it's terrific. His program is terrific. I couldn't be pleased more.